He's like, I'm kidding, Katie.
Not my fault that he cheats.
Katie was like,
I
what?
want to win.
I was going to say, you taking
Chris
this
Arps,
way too serious.
Chris Arps just admitted to cheating in his own victory.
I did.
His one victory.
I did, because you've been holding him down too low, man.
Hey,
He's holding up.
It's
just because
it's too much temptation.
Just because you can cheat doesn't mean you should.
Dude, I'm behind I'm behind 0-4.
You know what? I watched your eyeballs through the camera the whole time last week, and you did not cheat.
It was a ventriloquist kind of thing. I can look forward, but I'm actually looking sideways.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for America's favorite game show. We need like a we need like a game. We need a theme song.
Isn't that the
playing as we get started?
That's that.
There you go. Phenomena. All right. Here we go. Weird News Challenge, episode 6. Last week, history was made when Chris Arps got his first victory. He is now the reigning defending champion of the
I think
Weird
I got
News
every
Challenge.
question right. If we want to
You
just
did.
You did. It was a quick. It was a
cheater.
It was a quick sweep last week.
Let's do
So this is now episode 6 of the Weird News Challenge. Katie has 3 victories. Chris has 1 victory, and there was a tie, which will never happen again because I have created a brilliant tiebreaker system. So let's get this thing started. I ask the questions. Katie and Chris answer them, and we'll have a winner shortly. Question number 1 of the Weird News Challenge. A woman in Ohio claimed that while she was driving last week, she was snacking on a bag of Planters cashews when suddenly she felt something hard in her mouth.
Ew.
Keep it to yourself. That she believed to be a rotten nut. Keep it to yourself. But when she handed it to her mother, who was in the car with her, the two were horrified when they realized it was what?
I'm getting sick. I don't even want to think about it.
Was it a tooth?
A bloody human tooth.
I knew it had to be a tooth. That's disgusting.
How did the bloody human tooth get in the bag?
Look.
It's our own tooth.
Are you going to puke?
I cannot even think about someone munching on someone else's tooth.
Bloody human tooth.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
Thanks, Tony. Great question.
That's the worst.
Hey,
that's the best.
It was in the news.
But I got that one.
Yeah. It was in the news. Yes.
Did you use the official buzzer? Did you use a buzzer?
I did. I said,
you know what? I forgot. Yeah, she did.
I did do it.
I didn't really get a chance to really answer.
I
It wasn't really fair.
I forgot to have you guys test your buzzers before the show. There, okay. His is okay.
I already.
Right, yours
and
is
you gotta let him. And you gotta let. Right. Did you finish the question?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I'm looking for all advantages.
Next.
It is 1-0. Katie Bailey is winning.
I'm so sorry.
What was last week? Chlamydia.
Yeah.
Go back and watch episode 5 if you want to know what that is. An email. Question number 2. An email was sent to every lawyer in the state of Utah last week from the Utah State Bar with the subject line, 2018 Spring Convention walk-ins welcome, learn how. But when the email was opened, it contained a picture of what? This was sent to every attorney in the state of Utah last week. What was inside the email?
Oh, ew. Oh. Inside the email?
Mm-hmm.
A naked photo.
Naked lady!
Oh!
Naked lady!
It's always got to be a naked person.
2!
Wait a minute. We got to go to the judges on that one.
What?
Naked man, naked horse, naked pig. You just a naked photo? Come on.
A naked photo.
Let me check.
Naked of what?
Let me check.
Come on.
Let me check with the judges. It's okay.
Thank you, judges.
Hey, the judges are as lenient with you as they are with her. So
a naked photo is awfully broad.
So, listen,
naked horse.
So the Utah Bar sent out a tweet that said, apologies to all who received an inappropriate email from the Utah State Bar. We are aware of the situation and investigating the matter, but literally every attorney in the state of Utah received this message.
Who do I appeal that to outside the judge?
Me.
Would you like to file an appeal?
I'm going to have to file an appeal on that one because that was awfully broad. Naked
I
photo.
am the judge. I am the jury.
The appeal process has been completed, and your appeal is denied.
Because I'm black.
Katie has... I knew you were going to play the race card.
I'm black.
I knew you were going to play the race card. All right. Normally it would be over because usually there's only 3 questions in the Weird News Challenge, but this week we have a rapid fire. We have an option. Chris has a chance still.
Katie's
to
not
come
even
back.
giving me a chance to even answer.
I'm gonna win it.
This final category has to do with the Oscars, which was this past week.
Which I haven't
And
watched
the
in
Oscars
25 years.
have gotten pretty weird these days, so I think they qualify for the Weird
Yeah.
News
And I
Challenge.
don't watch Oscars. This
So
isn't fair.
we're gonna have rapid fire here. 3 quick questions. Each question is worth a point, so Chris can still get even or even still win this thing.
All
So
right.
here we go. 3 questions about the Oscars, each worth a point. Number 1. What movie won Best Picture?
Yep, I already know. It's Water, Shape of Water, The Shape of Water.
That one, really?
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, you could say anything. You could say
right.
Dumbo. And I
Now-
was like, really?
Now it's officially over.
Yeah.
Katie is back
It
in
was
the win
officially
column.
over about 5 minutes and
I
40
couldn't let him win.
seconds
I couldn't let
ago.
him win.
All right, here let's add. Okay, game's over, but let's do these rest. The
Do I
rest
get a
of these.
parting guess?
Who won Best Actor?
Denzel Washington, 2012.
Training Day.
Here we go back. Denzel Washington back in 2000.
Denzel Washington for Remember the Titans. I don't think that
Oh,
was.
I
this
love Remember the Titans.
year. Yeah, I don't
No,
think
he
it
won
was
for
this
Training Day.
year. Yeah, you know, Gary Oldman,
Oh, no.
Darkest
God.
Hour.
Oh,
He was
okay.
Never heard of him
Winston-
or the movie.
Winston Churchill.
Chris Hell, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Who won Best Actress? That was the last one.
Wait, hold on. Give me a minute.
Mhm.
Joan Crawford.
Meryl Streep.
Nope.
I don't even think Meryl Streep is part of this.
Frances McDermott. For
Ooh.
3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. Which I don't even
Golly,
know
I
what
don't
that is.
even know.
I heard
I
the
just
movie, but I
don't.
didn't know what it is.
I mean, I've
Sometimes
heard
the
of it, but-
Oscars, like they took a little bit of a plummet. Like
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, I didn't know anyone from the Oscars.
All right, Katie is back on
Ooh,
top.
that
She's
was
won.
embarrassing.
This week's tiebreaker. We'll ask the question
Yeah,
because
let's do
since
it.
I
'Cause
go
I
through
like
the
punishment.
trouble of writing these, I like to ask the questions anyway. This week's tiebreaker would have been a recent survey studied that when people spend the most money in their lives, according to the study, what is the most expensive age of your life? In other words, how old are you the year you spend the most money? What is your age when you spend
The
the
most.
most money?
I got an answer.
Go ahead.
I think it's like. I think it's.
Buzzer was unnecessary.
I think it's 33. I think it's 33.
All right. Did you want to make a guess? 31. Man, Katie Bailey.
Hey,
What?
on it today.
She
Why did I even
is
show
dominant.
up?
31 is the age when most people will either have a wedding and a honeymoon, buy a house, have a baby, or do 2 or all 3 of those things. And that is why you spend the most money when you're 31. The average person drops almost $60,000 when they're 31, which is much higher than any
And you
other.
know how I knew that? I knew that because of 30, Flirty, and Thriving. It's 13 going on 30, that movie.
Huh?
Yeah. Was that Netflix?
You know what? It worked for her.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
You came back with a vengeance. I gotta.
Flirty, and
I gotta give it to
Thriving.
you on that one.
Katie Bailey back on top. A
Spank me.
clean sweep. Chris Arps didn't even show up
Yeah,
for the Weird News
because I'm
Challenge
black.
this week.
The
because
judges were against me.
Yeah.
The questions were
she could
against
play
me.
she could play the woman card.
Yeah.
You can play the black card. I can
What do you play?
The bald
Italian
card.
card. The Italian card.
Yeah.
The fat
All right.
white
Italiano!
fat card. Yeah. Thank you for watching another edition of the Weird News Challenge. We will have another episode for you right here next week. Don't forget the Weekend Report airs every Saturday at 4 o'clock here on FM News Talk 97.1. We will all see you very soon.
Peace.
Bye.